What's up guys, it's me Mo here, and today we are going to be reviewing a very super duper cheap product that I have honestly high hopes for, and I just saw it in the dollar store because I love the dollar store. It always comes through for me. It has things like Cliff Bars that I was like, oh, I don't want to try that because it's too expensive, and then they have like, maybe they're smaller, maybe they're the same size, I don't know, but they're only $1 and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna try those, and then I like them, and then I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And then I also find makeup. That's where I started using makeup. And I know I look a little bit of a hot mess now, but believe it or not, these lashes, I actually doubled them up because they're a little bit thin, are from the dollar store. So technically it's $2 lashes, but that's because I just doubled them up because I decided they were just too long, but not full enough. So either way, it's a good deal. Anyway, so this is the powder. It's by Beauty Benefits. It's a pressed powder. I thought it was an okay match for my skin. It looks a little bit weirder every time I look at it. It looks a little bit lighter. Let's see how it works though. This is the packaging it came in. My daughter destroyed it, so that's why it's out of the packaging, because I didn't want her to like break the pressed powder. But it's in this packaging, and it says it's distributed by Mark Wynn's Beauty Collections. And Mark Wynn's, I went to the website to check it out, and it also claims to be a distributor of Wet n Wild and Physicians Formula, so I don't know. The website is very, it's not very forthcoming, let's just say that, because Wet n Wild has its own website, Physicians Formula has its own website, but this does not have its own website. The only website it gives is to Mark Wynn's Beauty Collections. So that's all the information, but there are ingredients on the back, which is good. So I'm going to hope that everything is, you know, truthful and that I'm not gonna die. I mean, I didn't look up any of this stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's normal, maybe, I don't know. So it's in the color Latte, as I can see right here. It's foundation powder. So I'm going to try it as straight up foundation, not specifically as like a setting powder, because that's what I really wanted it for. So I didn't have to do a whole bunch of liquid and then set it and stuff. I just wanted a powder because I have oily skin, so I would rather not, you know. When I'm trying to brush, I just want to do it, you know. So first I'm going to blot my skin because I am oily. I've taken a long time to actually get to doing my makeup. And then I'm going to apply some primer. The primer by Rimmel London Stay Matte Makeup Primer. Yeah, that one. It's white. It's got like purple stuff on it. And then I'm going to also do concealer under my eyes. And then I'll be right back. Alright, so my face is primed and my under eye is concealed. So now I'm going to take this clean flat top brush, it's a foundation brush, probably more so for liquid. I've used it before for liquid, it works well. So let's try it for powder, and also we'll be testing how well this matches my skin. Okay, that's right end. That's a bit difficult to open. There we go. Actually, it's more square than I thought it'd be. I really like the packaging, it's really cute. This is looking lighter and lighter the more I look at it. But let's see the coverage. Not bad. It's not doing much. My face feels drier. Let's go under the eye. Let's take some, go under the eye, set the concealer. It looks good on top of the concealer. Yeah, it looks good on top of the concealer. I didn't add too much concealer, but it looks good. It's not doing cakiness. It's not doing that weird stuff where it kind of just starts looking like you just put powder on top of some weird, already chunky foundation. But I guess I didn't put it on top of already chunky foundation. So far I'm liking it. It's not giving me a whole bunch of coverage, but it's doing some evening, you know? And also, it feels kind of dry, so I feel like that'll help me with my oil. Or it could do the opposite. Honestly, I'm probably going to check in with you guys to let you know. Ooh, it actually does give a little coverage if you just kind of focus on it. Okay, so the color's not that bad. It's very forgiving, it seems. It's, ooh, looking in the mirror, it makes my skin look super smooth. A little dry, but super smooth. That's because, well, I could honestly just change up primers because it's a mattifying primer, and then I just never put anything else on top. That's, I don't know, I usually pile up the mattifying stuff. So, also a setting spray might help, just because the setting spray will help set it. And then also rejuvenates the moistureness of your skin. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Or like a rose water or something to rejuvenate it. A facial mist of some kind. Probably even just plain water just to get in there. So honestly, I could just put some concealer on top of that and that'll help even that out. And honestly, it doesn't have the most amazing coverage. The color payoff is interesting because I know that I'm more than likely sure that they don't go deep into things, like deep into the color schemes that are out there, because most cheaper brands don't, because they don't have really the budget to try and branch out. They just want to try something, see if this works, and see if it's a good investment. And I think it's really interesting because it looks so smooth. Does it not look so smooth, guys? Like, it evens my skin out. Like, if I were to put on some foundation, it would probably set my foundation really nice because it doesn't look cakey on top of the concealer. And, yeah, let's try putting on some blush. So I got this blush by this brand that no one likes anymore because they played games with our melanin. But I still have the blush. I'm still going to use it because I still like the way it looks. Let's see how this looks on top of it, how it blends. Okay. How's that look to you guys? I gotta use my mirror because honestly it's so far over there. It doesn't look like it's moving it around too much. Looks like it's mixing, I guess. It's looking okay, I guess. You know, because I'm not really, can't really tell. It doesn't seem to be having any issues. That's what I'm saying. Like, it didn't have too much coverage, so I can't really tell if it's removing any coverage, but I don't think it is. I'm going to use this bronzer by Dirty Little Secrets in the color Skinny Dip. I really like it. Let's try and doing some of this. I'm going in with the light hand because I did just dunk the hell out of this brush in it. Seems to be doing really well with it. So just, I guess if your color is available for this brand, then you can go ahead and just hit it up for, you know, some setting. I feel like it'll set really well because I feel like it set my primer. This is like some Jackie Aina type-ish, except I'm not putting foundation on top. So I think it works. There are children taunting my dogs. Okay, well. Okay, so it's not children and they're not taunting my dogs. I think they're just yelling at each other. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to be into this. So this foundation, as cheap as it is, I am actually living a little bit for it. If the color was a little bit better, that'd be great, but for now I just blend it down to my neck, and since it's not so crazy, it does the job. It evens the skin tone. It does what I like it to do. It probably set the hell on my foundation. Since most of my foundations run too dark anyway, because I can't for the life of me pick my own color, apparently. But you see how maybe in the store that could confuse me. Excuses. Anyway, so I like it. It's about a 3 out of 5, which is pretty good for like being $1. Like, this is at your local Dollar Tree. Pick that up. That's why that stuff's never there when you see it, because someone's like, ooh, this is my color. It works okay. So, you know, you can check it out. hope you liked the video. If you did, like it, subscribe. If you have any other things you want to see, because I will try out dollar store makeup all day because it's cheap. And sometimes you be finding the good stuff, because I used to find some liquid eyeliner there, and that's how I started my liquid eyeliner. It's really hard to get used to because it's not a brush tip. It's like bristles, like nail polish except less bristles. And it's really hard, but once I got it to work, like everybody's like, ooh, what kind of eyeliner is that? I'm like, I don't know if I should tell you because it's literally from the dollar store. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more dollar store things that you want to learn about, because these lashes are low-key giving me life. And anyway, bye-bye.